So we were all taught to hit a backhand approach shot down the line. Turns out that's not an awesome approach shot to hit because your opponent can roll you cross court. So even the great Roger Federer, when he approached off of a backhand, he would only win the point 53% of the time for his career. Not amazing. However, when Roger ran around his backhand and hit a forehand approach instead, his win percentage jumped up to 76% for his career. That is awesome. Now, what he was not doing most of the time was hitting a forehand approach shot down the line because that still exposes him to the dipping forehand cross court. Most famously in the Wimbledon final, which I still haven't recovered from. But what he was doing instead is hitting this approach shot back cross court. So he's run around it. Even if his opponent is standing in their backhand corner, he is just stepping inside the baseline, hammering this thing cross court, following it to net. And it might seem a little bit counterintuitive because you're like, oh, I can get passed down the line here. You actually want your opponent to go for that shot because when you approach like this is kind of crazy. Half the time, Roger didn't even have to hit a volley. He would just the opponent would just miss the passing shot. And then when he did have to hit a volley, he was 50-50. So that added up to basically 76%. But you want them to go for this because if they hit it here, it's a winner. Congratulations. You just clap your hands. Anything in here, Roger's going to get a racket on. And then obviously if they catch it late, that ball is out. So this is something you want to do in your game. When you get a short ball, don't accept a backhand. Instead, run around it, hit a forehand, and upgrading like that is going to significantly improve your win percentage.